Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? Because I just seen the news. Keith One Time Thurman is coming back, right? Versus a guy named Brock Jarvis, right? He's coming back. And he's coming back before Errol Spence Jr. gets to come back, right? And this goes back to what I've been telling people, right, a couple of years ago, that Al Haymon likes Keith Thurman more than he likes Errol Spence, right? I've been telling people this. And Errol Spence Jr., he messed up when he went against Al Haymon words, right? Al Haymon wanted him to fight Keith Thurman. Errol Spence Jr. got on the phone with Terrence Bud Crawford. Errol Spence Jr. got another management company. Errol Spence Jr., right, he just disobeyed everything that Al Haymon was telling him. Right? He disobeyed everything that Al was telling him. Don't fight this man. Fight this man. And after you fight Keith, if you can get through Keith, we're going to try to get you the Canelo fight. That's what they was going to try to do. Right? But Earl went a whole different direction. And it cost him dearly, but he got the bag. But Al Haymon was looking at the long-term game. Right? This is why when they was in negotiations with Crawford, he didn't offer Crawford nothing. Because he didn't want to fight. Right? That's why when Terrence Crawford, he said, hey man, I got two hedge funds, bro. They willing to give us $50 million, you know? Oh no, man, like we don't want nobody touching this fight. And as a matter of fact, you not guaranteed nothing. You're going to take what we give you. Right? You and Earl. But Earl spent the block. Right? He spent the block and he disobeyed Al Haymon. Now look where Earl at. Earl is almost out the ring for 2 years. Right? Earl is almost out the ring for 2 years. But Keith Thurman is coming back, and he been out the ring for how long? Right? Almost 4, 3.5, at least 3.5. Right? So this goes back to the loyalty thing with Al Haymon. Right? Keith Thurman has always been a loyal soldier to Al Haymon. Always been a loyal soldier. And he has always been in the good graces of Al Haymon. Al Haymon wanted Keith Thurman to be Errol Spence Jr. Right? Because Earl was he was kind of like a loose cannon. He loyal, but he can be persuaded not to be loyal. See, Al Haymon, he even asked Keith Thurman to vacate a belt for him, right? Al Haymon, he asked Keith Thurman after Keith Thurman beat Danny Garcia for the WBC title and he got an injury in the ring. Al Haymon asked him, hey, bro, vacate that belt. Right? We're going to get you another shot at it in the future, but just vacate that belt because I want Sean Porter to fight Danny Garcia for it. Right? And what did Keith Thurman do? He vacated the belt. Now, who's to say that Al Haymon, he probably was telling, right? He probably was asking Errol Spence Jr. to do the same thing. Right? But Errol probably was standing on his square like, nah, man, I'm not vacating none of my belts. Right? You're not going to make me look like Keith Thurman. Right? And all this stuff has, it has built up to a point that Al Haymon, he basically has shelved Errol Spence Jr. and people don't even see this. Right? It got a lot of pump faking going around. Oh, Errol, man, he going to be back, Errol. No, Keith Thurman is going to come back before Errol. He's going to try to get Keith Thurman back into the mix before he try to get Errol Spence Jr. back in the mix. Because Keith is more loyal, right, to the soil. Right? You see what man, now don't everybody see what Tinkerbell is doing? Right? Like what he keep on bringing up, loyalty. Oh man, I'm loyal. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's about loyalty with the PBC. Now, first it was about money, right? Now it's about loyalty. Man, because Tank, he can go over here, he can make a lot of money somewhere else, but he keeps on bringing up loyalty, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like when these promoters don't care nothing about you. Right? None of them, really. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But the writing is on the wall, you guys. It's right there. And I've been saying it for years. Al Haymon likes Keith Thurman more than Errol. He been liking Keith Thurman more than Errol. Right? This is the only reason that they didn't fight is because Keith Thurman lost to Pacquiao. Right? And Errol Spence Jr. was in a car accident. Right? That's the only reason that they didn't fight. Because Keith lost to Pacquiao July of 2019, and Errol Spence Jr. was in a car accident October of 2019. Right? So it messed off the whole fight. They was going to fight, like Keith Thurman said, we're going to fight for 3 belts. They had to wait till Errol pick up that other belt. Then Keith, he got to fight Pacquiao, right, to boost up his, his standing more. And then they can fight. They can make it a big event. But Keith Thurman's so burnt out. Yeah, man, he probably be burnt out, but I think the Keith, I don't think the Keith is burnt out. I think the Keith I think the Keith, he know that this is his last shot. That's what I'm seeing. Right? Like Keith is looking at all this money, y'all. Like, y'all got to think about this. Right? Like Keith is over there, right? And he's looking at all these guys make all this money now. Right? Like he was making all the money, like back in the days, right, for fighting, like subpar fights. Right? Because Al Haymon was overpaying them, right? Like just like how Turkey Al Sheik is overpaying people, for fights, but we getting, decent fights with this. But Al Haymon was overpaying people for mediocre fights. That's the difference. They was both overpaying people, but at least we getting some, some undisputeds, right? We getting some unified championships. We getting right, man. I don't know. When you're dealing with Turkey Al Sheik, at least you getting all this stuff over here. But when you was dealing with Al Haymon, like, man, he didn't even want Charles Martin fighting Wilder. He didn't want Man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted the 147 guys to, to kind of unify, but he was keeping Keith Thurman separate a little bit, right? Because he was trying to build up a fight between Keith Thurman and Errol. The same thing that he was doing with no, the same thing that he was doing with Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford, but he never wanted that fight, right? He just was, just was a clout chase with that. So, salute. Ever since he cuts the braids off. Oh, yeah, man. But ever since Keith Thurman was spotted, on the beach playing the flute, bro. I don't know what happened to Keith. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he was spotted on the beach, right, sitting Indian style, bro, playing the flute. I don't know what happened, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Those Al Haymon contract got the nuts in the head like Al Pimp, and he let the bottom hold business. It's exactly, see, and that's the thing. Like, that Al Haymon, he got these dudes, right? He gonna get his money regardless, bro. But right, man, he gonna get his money regardless. Like, they don't like to bring up that he's still gonna get, advisor fees regardless. Right? He don't even have to be nowhere around these guys. They on a whole nother platform doing a whole nother thing, but he's still gonna get advisor fees. He's still gonna get his money off the top. Man, but that's cool with people though. Oh man, no, that's cool. No, that's not. He shouldn't be getting nothing. If you're not advising this fight, if you're not putting this fight together, you shouldn't get no money out of my pocket. Right? But since it's Al Haymon, hey man, it's fine, man. Man, like they did it. I mean, like, which is true. You know what I'm saying? 913, salute. True Media Podcast, salute. Coach Malachi, salute, brother. Yeah, man, but him and Spence in the same position right now, the perfect time for that fight. Yeah, the perfect time for that fight. But Al Haymon is trying to get, like, I'm just figuring that Al Haymon, he trying to get Keith Thurman in that mix. Right, man, because, like, man, I said this when the fight, like, before the fight went down, I said, Errol Spence Jr. just disobeyed this man. And y'all think that's going to go over well with Al Haymon? Right, who's a control freak? I tell you to do something and you do the total opposite. Right? You do the total opposite of what I told you to do. You even hire a new management company on me, right? To get me out the management, little deal that I got with you. Oh, so you doing some, right? Me, I think that Errol Ben wanted to come back. That's just my opinion. I think Errol Ben wanted to come back. The code word for ducking. Yeah, that's a code word for ducking. Yep. Oh, yeah. But Keith, he fight like once every 6 years. Man, but Al Haymon, though, man, he going to always try to keep this man in the mix, man. Right? Like, he trying to send him over here so Keith Thurman can go over here, right? Probably get a good knockout. Right? Probably get a good knockout against this guy. Now, Keith Thurman, he back to talking, talking reckless again. Right? And we all know that Keith know how to talk. Right? So he back to talking reckless. And now he see the Jerome Boots in us. He not, right? He not all what he cracked up to be like that. Right? So now he back in the mix at 147. And when you look at it, who is really better than Keith Thurman? If Keith Thurman really can get back to, to a decent Keith Thurman, who is better than Keith Thurman at 147? Boots, probably. Who? Right? Because I can see Keith beating Stanionis. Right? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out who will be, That's if he fighting at 150. I mean, at 147. Let me see this dude box right because I looked it up. This fight is gonna take place at they don't even say what weight. I guess 147. They don't even say what weight it's gonna take place at. But I guess it's out. I guess it's gonna be at 147. He gonna fight in Australia. Man, now this dude is ranked number 53 in the world. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this dude is ranked number 53 in the world. Right, this dude is ranked number 53 in the world. Look, world rankings 53, ratings 53. So it's not like the Keith Thurman, he about to go up in here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be rusty as hell. Yeah, but Keith Thurman, he can win 7 rounds. I mean, well, shit, this is a 10-round fight. Like, Keith can win 6 rounds. Just by off movement alone. You feel what I'm saying? Just by off movement, and his, that's if his elbow is feeling fine. Right? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see how this play on out though, man. But I see Keith, he can beat this guy. Keith can beat this guy. Y'all don't think Keith can beat this guy? This guy, he do got 20 knockouts, 22 wins, 20 knockouts, but it's like, I think Keith can beat him. And I think he could probably get a knockout against this guy. And, it all depends on how the knockout look, how vicious it is. And if he get a vicious knockout, Keith Thurman back to talking trash, man. See, I told y'all that all I needed just was another shot. Like, like those past fights, come on, man, he gonna have plenty of cap. Those past fights I had, man, they wasn't, like I just wasn't feeling myself at that time. But but after the long layoff, and I'm seeing all these other, lions get up in there, I know I got to get back in there, and compete. So, I mean, come on, man. Like, you can see Keith back in the mix, talking trash, trying to get a big bag. Man, because a fight between him and Boots Ennis would be a good fight. Right? That's if Keith is willing to take it. That ponytail, Keith, not the flute. Yeah, man. Like, but Keith Thurman, man, now he really changed up, man. But once he was on that beach with the flute 913, I don't know what happened to Keith, man. I mean, but Keith, he just been on some whole other stuff since then, right? Bro, like, I mean, for real, like he just started vacationing a lot. He just disappeared from boxing a year at a time, 2 years at a time. You're like, damn, Keith, what's going on? Oh, okay. But coach, he said they fight at 154. Okay, well, that'll put Keith in the mix at 154, right? Yeah, now this fight is coming out of smoke. Come on, y'all. This fight is coming out of left field. Man, but like my boy Darren Collins say, this fight is coming out of left field. We didn't have no indication of Keith Thurman even thinking about coming back to boxing. Right? All of a sudden, boom! Oh, he getting back in the ring before Errol? Right? And he's going to Australia to do it? Who set this up? Come on, man. Al Haymon pulling some strings, made something happen for Keith. Man, he trying to get Keith back into the mix before he want to get Jermell Charlo or Spence back into the mix. Edward, salute. What to expect, honestly. Yeah, man. Because Keith, he have been out the ring for a long period of time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think that Keith, he could get this guy. Right, man. As long as he go up in there, he use his movement because he can still punch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, he probably ain't one time no more, but he can still hurt somebody. So, but at 154 though, huh? That's the thing. Like, I'm thinking about 147. Right, he going up to 154. These guys a little bit bigger and punch a little bit harder. So yeah, man, and I haven't seen Keith up there, man. I could just be over exaggerating. Just want to just get Keith back in the mix myself, huh? Thurman, he gonna pull out the fight? You think he gonna pull out? Man, he better not pull out, man. Man, if he pull out the fight, he's done, man. It's like, Keith, this is your last shot. Keith, this is your last shot, bro. If you pull out of this one, bro, you done. You might as well just, man, you might as well just take off the shoes, man, but tie up the shoelaces, man, and just throw them over the wire, man. It's over, man. It's over, right? Try to be an announcer now, right? Man, because you know how to talk like a motherfucker. So you calling a fight, oh, man, that'll be very entertaining. Man, that'll be very entertaining. Keith Thurman, on the sideline calling a fight. Boots had face. Oh man, like he could have been a. Oh man, we gonna see how this play on out, man. Like like the allure of Boots is, it's starting to disappear. You feel what I'm saying? But Karen Kukajan, right, man, he took that away, right? He took all that, he took all that, all that special, all that special stuff that people used to be talking about with Boots, right? He took that away, right? So now people, they questioning Boots now, right? So it's like, man, like, if he can do that shit, like Keith probably can do something, too. But we're gonna see how it play on out because he is fighting at 154 now. So hopefully he could probably, this probably just be a tune-up fight, right? He just going up to 154 to fight somebody, then he probably drop back down, but we'll see. Man, because him at 154, I don't know about Keith at 154. Oh, me, but you? Nah, like you probably. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, Keith, I mean, he probably be a little competition up there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Movement, he got movement. He can punch on the move, right? He got good ring generalship. Um, I don't know how his chin will hold up, but man, Keith do got boxing skills though, so you can't deny that. He got boxing skills. He can he got good hooks, good foot movement, a good ring IQ. So yeah, like you never know. Like, and Keith, he always say, like all you got to beat him is 7 rounds. Right? You feel what I'm saying? All I got to win is 7 rounds out of a 12-round fight. I won. That shit don't without Brian Sr. kicking up dust, nobody would give a damn about Boots. Yeah, man. But Boots, man, I don't know what's going on, man. He got the He got to go up in here and he has to knock out Stanionis, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? He got to go up in there and he has to make a statement. Man, because Stanionis is not going to be moving around like Karen Kukajan. He's going to be right there in your face. So it shouldn't be no problem, right? Like with you, with him using his foot movement to, to set him up, right? To get him in certain spots, so he can get off his shots and get up out the way. So it shouldn't be no problem with that, Boots. Right? Because Stanionis, he doesn't have the footwork of a Karen Kukajan. Not at all. So we're going to see how this one play on out. But he is a power puncher. So you're going to have to be careful up in there. And we know that Boots is a sucker for a left hook. Right? Boots is a sucker for a left hook. He's a sucker for it, especially when he's in a southpaw position. Right? He's a sucker for that left hook. Right over the jab. Bam! Come on, man. Okay, another 12-round fight with Stanionis and Boots. Yeah, man. If it go another 12 rounds, then his luster is just gonna diminish even more, man. And y'all know how this is. Y'all know how boxing is. You only as good as your last fight. Right? So if he go 12 with Karen twice, right? Then they said the only reason that he was going 12 with Karen, right, is because he was running. Right? He was in survival mode. He was running. Okay, you got somebody that's not going to run, that's going to be right there in your face. And if you still go 12, now what you got to say? Now what you got to say? Come on, man. Oh, Boots, he got all this power. World Boots wasn't able to get a couple of fighters up out of there, right? If he can't get Stanionis up out of there, bro, well, Boots doesn't, he doesn't have, all the power that y'all say he has. This is the same thing that I be talking about with Canelo, not to get on, like him, but it's like, oh, Canelo, he just got so much power. Right? Then you go and look at his punch stats and you be like, so this man had to land over 200 punches on somebody and he still didn't stop him? This man landed 200 punches on somebody and he still didn't stop him, but he's just this big old puncher. Stop, man. It doesn't make no sense, especially when it got guys like, like Tinkerbell who can hit you with 50 punches and your ass sleep. Right? Guys like Crawford who can hit you with like 70, 80 punches, you sleep. Guys like Wilder who can hit you with 25 punches, you sleep. Right? Oh, man, he just got so much power. No, he's an accumulation puncher, just like Errol. He's an accumulation puncher, just like Errol. Breaks you down with, with punch volume. Come on. Name one time that Canelo, he just knocked out somebody with just one punch. Amir Khan? Right? But Mr. Chinny himself, the Chinny Chin man himself, name somebody that Canelo knocked out with one punch. It's only Amir Khan. Ozzy hasn't done one interview since the Karen fight speaking on that. You know, that fight, not one, not about Norman Jr. fight. Oh yeah, like they I'm not gonna really, like badmouth that fight because I wanted that fight to marinate anyway and build on up. Like, like I told you guys, like last year when they had announced that they was gonna fight, I was like, man, I really don't want to see the fight right now, right? Because I want to let that fight build up, right? Because I don't think that Brian Norman was ready. That's just my honest opinion. I didn't think that Brian he was ready for Boots in this, but I mean, like how Boots is performing, I could be totally wrong, right? Man, and the fight probably need to happen as soon as possible. Man, before they both lose and and then we never get the damn fight. So yeah, so come on. I mean, but bro, like I'm just looking at this boxing stuff, bro. Like, so Keith coming back before Errol. Jamal Charlo, I guess he talking about retiring. Jamel Charlo, he talking right when he talking about coming back. He sending shots at Errol. Right, and who man, he probably getting told to do that by by Al Haymon. See, for all the Earl sexuals who think that Earl, he's just so in with with the PBC. No, he's not. Y'all should be telling Earl to go, bro. Get the hell away from Al Haymon, right? Get away from Al Haymon. Go and make your money, bro. He's still gonna get his cut regardless. Right? So why not go and make shit like another $30-40 million? Because Earl, he can easily go and make another $50 million. Let's keep it honest. Easily. If he go over there to Turkey on a Sheik, Turkey gonna get this man easily he gonna give him, at least 20 a fight. Man, because Earl, it ain't like he's not a big name in America. He is a big name in America. Right? So he gonna give him some money. It's just the competition that Earl gonna have to fight. That's gonna be the thing. But I think if Earl go over there, he will try to set up the Earl Spence Jr. versus Virgil Ortiz fight. Right? And put it in Texas. That'll be a big fight. Metal disconnecting checks, nothing spec. Oh yeah. But you know what they say about other people who want to check? Oh man, they just want a payday, payday, payday. Right? They start quoting Canelo. But what the hell is Canelo doing? The same damn thing. He want a payday, payday, payday. You feel what I'm saying? They always try to point fingers, not even knowing that 3 fingers pointing back at them. Like, stop trying to point fingers at other boxers when Canelo is doing the same damn thing. Even at a higher level. He's doing it at a super higher cherry picking ass level. Come on. This man, he picking the green cherries at this point. Come on. But he can get away with it though, right? Oh man, he Canelo. Oh man, he can disrespect fighters. Oh man, but all you want is a payday, payday. All you want is a payday, payday. What? I mean, bro, like what the hell are you talking about, Canelo? Shut the hell up. Payday, payday. Yeah, you want a payday, payday. Right? Because you ain't gonna get in the ring with a fighter for $10 million. Right now, who actually think that Canelo would take $10 million to go and fight somebody? Even a William Skull. Do you think that Canelo is going to take a $10 million, with payday to fight a William Skull? No, he's going to want $30 to $35 million to fight a William Skull. So he wants a payday, payday, payday. Right, when William Skull ain't even on his level, I mean, come on, man. But no, you want to get overpaid for, for fights that you expected to win? Man, but somebody, they challenge you. Oh, man, but all he wanted was a payday. Man, shut your hypocritical. Bro, you just being a hypocrite, man. That's all he just be, just a hypocrite, man. And then his fans, they go around and they, repeat this dumb shit. You be like, bro, like, what are y'all repeating that for, bro? He doing the same damn thing. This man wanted $150 to $200 million to fight his fucking mandatory. I want people to think, man, this dude wanted $150 to $200 million to fight his fucking mandatory, right? A dude that was his mandatory. Like, what are we talking about here? But he don't want to pay that. Of course he want to pay that. Of course he want to pay that. Right? For a guy who he say is so easy to fight. Oh, man, like, I'm not going to get no credit for getting this guy. Man, I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get this. So why the fuck do you want $75 million to fight him then? Right? Because you want to payday. Right? Come on, man. Man, you want to get overpaid just in case your ass lose. Right? Simple. Man, just like every other fighter want to do it. Right? And who has messed up the market? Right? Man, because I left these comments on KO page the other day, right, man? Look, because he, like they love to just bring up Turkey and Al, bro. You just be like, bro, Turkey is basically doing the same damn thing Al Haymon did, right? Overpaying these fighters. But the only thing is that he's putting on decent fights when he's overpaying these guys. Al Haymon gave us bullshit. That's the only difference. Right? He's giving us undisputed matches, right? And rematches. He's giving us undisputed matches and the rematch. An undisputed match and the rematch to the undisputed match. Right? Meanwhile, Al Haymon, he is giving us Keith Thurman versus the Ghost Guerrero. Birdo versus somebody. What are we talking about? It's levels to this shit. Come on. Name one undisputed fight that Al Haymon put on. That was Brian Castano versus Jermell Charlo. And when did we get that? How many years did that take to happen? It's levels, right? Then I left this comment. This is the comment that I said. I said, so now y'all mad because Bob Arum was telling y'all, right? Bob Arum was telling all of us on this internet, Al Haymon is messing up the market. He's messing up the market. He is overpaying these guys for mediocre fights. He is lying about pay-per-view numbers to make these guys seem like bigger stars than what they are. And what is that going to do to these guys' mentality, to their head? Right? If you give me $1.5 million to fight a cherry, right? You give me $2 million, $1.5 million to fight a straight cherry. Now you want me to fight some competition, but you want to give me that same $2 million? No. That's where the market was messed up at. Right? Because when it comes down to these guys fighting competition now they want $5 million to fight this. Right? They want $5 million to fight this competition. Man, because they got paid $2 million to fight a cherry. The market is messed up. These guys, they want to get overpaid. Right? So what did Turkey Al-Sheikh do? He just came on in. He said, okay, if you want to get overpaid, you're going to have to fight him. Right? That's all he doing. Okay, if you want this money right here, you got to fight this guy right here. Right? That's almost a 50-50 fight. Sometimes the fights be, 60-40 or 55-45. Right? But it'd be right there. Come on. That's the difference. Now I got the PBC fanboys, they running around and they just mad as hell because Al Haymon didn't do it right. Because he was running a Ponzi scheme from the start. He didn't want to do it right. That's what y'all don't fail to realize. This is what y'all fail to realize. He didn't want to do it right. He don't care if the PBC fall. And I keep telling people, he doesn't care if the PBC goes under the damn iceberg. He doesn't care. He's going to get paid regardless. Because he is all these guys' advisors. Right? Some of these guys, he are their manager / advisor. Right? So he got 2 roles. Come on. Just with Errol Spence Jr., he just his advisor now. Right? Because he was his advisor and his / manager. But Errol got rid of the manager stuff. Right? He hired when he hired that brother from Dallas, Texas, one of his older friends, right, that he knew for a long time. But right now, he cut him out of the management thing, but he can't cut him out the advisor thing. He can't do that. And this is what people hate to hear, that, that it's just common sense. Come on. I want to interview about Karen fight too. Don't that funny? Oh yeah, of course. Look, because they can't use that same narrative that Karen was running. No, because we seen him fighting, right? He wasn't running, and you can't use that excuse, right? That first excuse that you use. Oh man, he was running, man. That's why he survived, because he was running. Then you see the second fight, he not running that much, right? He just using his footwork, and now it's like, oh man, like he still didn't stop it, man, and we can't say nothing now. Be quiet. Come on. That's what it's all about, man. Now we're all these Super Boots fans who was on his, jock strap. Where they at? You see how their energy changed? You see how their energy changed? They don't even call him the Phenom no more. Come on, man. It got, bro. Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how fight Andrade Charlo. Yeah. PBC is just showing it's a show, not a promotional company. Yeah, exactly, Cool Breeze. They just a show. Right? They're not a promotional company. Right? And then I left this comment on Knockout Boxing 86 page too. Right? I think I left this comment on his page. It was either his page or another, Tank fan. But it was one of their pages. But I left this comment. I said, now name one fighter that the PBC has built from scratch. Name one fighter that the PBC has built from scratch. One fighter. Name one. Right? Come on. They don't do it. They don't do it. This is why they don't got no prospects out the damn Olympics right now. They don't got no prospects out the Olympics. No, you know what the PBC do? They wait till another promotional company build up this fighter name a little bit, and then they try to persuade this fighter to come over to them. This is what the PBC been doing forever. They don't build fighters. Never have. Never will. Let's keep it honest. Here for boxing, salute. This is what they do, and they've been doing it for years. They don't got no prospects like, like Golden Boy, like Matchroom, like Bob Arum. Like Bob Arum, he got majority of them. But, they don't got no, no super young fighters. Come on. They don't know how to build a fighter. They know how to take a already established fighter with, with somewhat of a name and, and make that bigger. Yes, they know how to do that. Right? Because they got a hell of a PR team. Like I be telling people, PBC has a hell of a PR team, bro. They can make you think that the sky is red. Come on. What up, bro? My bad about the disconnect the other day. Client pop. Oh, no, don't trip, my boy. Do not trip, brother. Don't even trip. Like Boots is gonna be cool. He gonna smack standing on us up. Yeah, man. That's what he has to do. Like, man, look, because people they only remember you for your last fight. Right. So if he goes up in here and he beats up Standing on us, bro, it's nothing else to say. Like he's back to Boots. Right? He's back to Boots. Juice Lee, salute. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Like they use Tom Brown as a front to, to scheme money off the top, man, of these boxers, man, so they can be paying back these people that they owe in the cut. They can get money from this other person, man, and then they gonna get money from the boxer, and they gonna pay back these people, get money from that person. It's like, bro, a big ass scheme over there. Keith is fighting a dude that started at 115. PBC is cooked. Hey, man, but let Keith get back in the mix. The juice, just let the man get back. He said 115. I did not know that. That's diabolical, bro. But hey, man, but let Keith get back in the mix. Oh my God, that's diabolical, bro. Man, the PVC is out of control, bro. Hey, man, they out of control. Hey, man, but let him live. Let him live, man. Damn, bro, that was hilarious as hell. Damn, bro, I did not know he go for 115. That's crazy. Stop. Should be quiet here. The boom is not. Oh, okay. Exactly, man. Man, now the PBC, yeah, bro, they crashing out, man. They are really crashing out. Like hey, man, like this dude is ranked number 53 in the world, so they don't care, right? I mean, like they trying to get Keith back in the mix, man. Like, and you can obviously see that they're trying to get Keith back in the mix because he been loyal. Keith been, he been loyal, bro. Just sitting on the bench waiting for Al Haymon to do something for him, man. And it's crazy that, that he really going through this, but I think this is Keith Thurman year, man. For some reason, I think Keith about to bounce back. He about to get back in the conversation. I'm not saying that he gonna be, like at the top or tanking all these, but nah, man, like he about to get back in the conversation. Yeah, man. Like PBC not investing in new talent. It's like hustling and no trip. Yeah, man. Like you feel what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Like, bro, like they hustling backwards, man. So it's like when all these dudes get old, who you got? Man, Tank is 30. Going on 31. Bro, like who do y'all got? Like y'all got the Gary Anton? All right. Who else? I mean, come on, bro. That is sad, but like they look at all these other promotional companies. It's like, no, this is the reason that we don't. I mean that we dislike the PBC. First of all, they lied to us. Al Haymon came out and he lied, right? Man, we're going to give you free, but free boxing, free this and free this, free, right? Didn't even take this man a year. It didn't even take him a year. Right, and what did he do? Start charging the hell out of us. Pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view. Right, didn't even take this man a year. Instead of him coming out saying, yeah, man, that we're going to try out this new thing. You feel what I'm saying? With free, man, we're going to see how it work on out. If it don't, then we're going to go back to the rep. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, explain it to the fans. No, you lied. You came out from the start, you lied. Then you start manipulating the media. Right? Then you start manipulating articles. You start but flagging channels when they talk about you in a negative light. Like we could talk about any other, promoter. You talk about Al, they flagging your channel. It's all this weird stuff going on. Then you don't even want to stand on business. I can't respect no man. No man. I don't respect no grown-ass man who don't stand on business. You hiding in the shadows, and I'm supposed to respect you? What? I don't see how any grown man could respect another grown man for not standing on business. Think about this, bro. PBC doesn't have no prospects you could think of and keep signing with no limit. Oh, okay. Okay, now he fighting with no limit. Okay, that's good. That's good. Like he getting away from the PBC a little bit too then, man. He need to just go on over there to Turkey too, man. That's probably why he trying to fight over there in Australia. You feel what I'm saying? To get, so they can see him over there in Saudi Arabia. Time and time again, the PBC is a Titanic. Their bad business practices are iceberg. Knock out for non-ego them at least setback or oh yeah, like they the band, man, but they still playing the music and the ship is just falling on down and they still trying to convince the fans that the PBC gonna be all right. The PBC is not gonna be all right. They don't want to be all right. They never wanted to be all right. This is what y'all don't understand. They never wanted to be all right. He don't care. Man, because if the PBC wanted to be all right, all Al Haymon had to do was just put on fights. He got all the names that people want to see. All the man had to do is put on fights. Win, lose, or draw. Put on fights. Right would have been the biggest promotional company in boxing right now. To this day. All you have to do is put on fights, but you didn't even want to do that because you don't care. I don't care if the PBC fall. As long as I got every one of these niggas on an advisory contract or / managerial contract, I'm getting paid off these niggas. It don't matter. Come on, man. I'm getting my percentage. It don't matter if he go to Golden Boy. I'm getting my percentage. It don't matter if he go over here to Turkey. I'm getting my percentage. It don't matter if he go to Bob. Pay me my money. And there's nothing that they can do about it but pay the man his money. Them dudes can sing, dance, and play their instruments until the very end, but the end is near. Yeah, man, like the party's dying, man. You know what I'm saying? It's more like for real. He still think Canelo, the PBC, and Bud needs to sign with Al Haymon to get. But, I mean, come on, man. Like, like, bro, like, like the PBC, the only reason that they mess with the PBC, man, the only reason that, that Canelo messed with the PBC because the PBC was suckers enough to give him the money, right? To give him the money to fight Berlinga and a damn Munguia. Eddie Hearn wasn't even doing it. Think about that. Eddie Hearn wasn't even doing it with Munguia. He like, bro, you not getting no 30 nothing, bro. Bro, you not getting that, bro. That fight ain't gonna generate that much. No, bro, you not getting that. Then what did Canelo do? He cried and left. He left Eddie Hearn after leaving the PBC. Look, think about it. Left the PBC after they wanted him to fight Benavidez. They wanted him to fight Benavidez. No, but he wanted Jamal Charlo. Right? So he pouted his way, left the PBC because they didn't want to pay him, that certain amount of money for those fights. Left the PBC, went over here to go and negotiate with Eddie Hearn for the Jaime Munguia fight. Eddie Hearn like, nah, bro, I'm not giving you that shit. And then he left Eddie Hearn, came back to the PBC, and the PBC like, come on, Canelo. Come on, Canelo, man. We'll give you $35 million to fight Jaime. Come on over here. That's exactly what happened. Right? As a matter of fact, we're going to give you $35 million to fight Jermell Charlo. Then we're going to give you this money to fight Jaime. Then we're going to give you some more money to fight Berlinga. Bankrupting ourselves. Putting ourselves in more and more debt. Right? For Canelo. Man, because we want to kiss his ass. Then at the end of the day, what Canelo do? Y'all don't got the money no more? Hey, man, like Turkey, what's up? Cheese. Right? You don't got the money no more. I done bled y'all. I done actually came over here and bled you dudes dry. Took all the funding. Just imagine how many fights the PBC could have put on with all the fucking money they gave Canelo. I want you to think about that. With all the money they have gave this man for these mediocre ass fights. How many fights they could have put on and gave the people. Right? Come on. 35 for Jaime. Wait, but 35 for but what do you get for Charlo? For Charlo. Come on, man. He got what, like 30? He got from 30 to 35 for Charlo. Right? He got from 30 to 35 for Munguia. That's 60 to 70 million dollars right there. Then he got another 30 to 35 for Berlinga. That's a fucking $100 million. Right? Canelo got at least $100 million out the PBC, and people are acting like the Come on, man. Bled him dry, and then where he at? Smiling and giggling with turkey on the sheet now. After bleeding the PBC dry. And y'all was happy because, the PBC, man, they got Canelo over there. They got Canelo. Yeah, he over there bleeding them dry. Then as soon as they don't got the resources to, to put on his next fight, what the fuck he gonna do? He gonna bounce. Right? He's gonna bounce, and then all you PBC fanboys who was cheering for it, now y'all looking crazy out here. Man, because you know who that affected? Your favorite fighter, Tinkerbell. That situation affected your favorite fighter, Tinkerbell. Right? Because he want big paydays. And now they can't give him big paydays because they gave all the fucking money to Canelo. But this is what y'all do. Come on. Right? Now say I'm lying. That's exactly what happened. Bled the PBC dry. And don't you know the thing about Canelo? Canelo doesn't have an advisor, contract with Al Haymon. So Al Haymon ain't gonna get shit from Canelo. He ain't gonna get a goddamn dime out of his pocket when he goes over there and makes $75 million. Right? Bled the PBC dry, left them, like on that Titanic, everybody just playing the, the instruments. They about to go down on the motherfucking drain, right? And y'all always clapping for it when it affected your favorite fighter at the end of the day. Come on, bro. These niggas heard of 2 words from Brown. Yeah, man. Like they haven't heard 2 words from this man, Al Haymon, but they believe everything the man say and haven't even heard him speak. Right? But you can see his actions. Actions always speak louder than words to me. You can say one thing, but you can do something totally different. Right? Man, like they ready to give it all up behind Al, huh? Turkey wasn't the best for boxing, wasn't even pushing for Benavidez and Canelo niggas because his money. Come on, man. They bro, they actually campaigned for the destruction of the PBC. Don't even realize it though. Man, oh yeah, man, the Canelo, man, he going over there, man. He gonna fight with the PBC. Yeah, man, and y'all think that he about to, he about to be bringing in all this revenue like that with these fights? You know that Amazon Prime getting a cut of this money, right? Y'all do know that, right? Right? Y'all do know that Amazon Prime get at least 55% of that, don't they? Man, because they the distributor, the distributor, and they the place where you see the fight at. Right? So they get at least 55% of that. And then the other 45% goes to Tom Brown and Al Haymon. Right? So all this money that y'all be, no. It don't work like that. Come on, man. And, tell the PBC to make fucking fight Turkey is putting an end to the cross promotional drama. Oh yeah, man. He putting an end to all that bull. Bruce Gas, boxing jazz and more. Salute, brother. Not get to talk at home. Like, who is this? See, look, and then it always be persons. But people like this who come in the comment section don't got nothing to say on the situation. Don't even know what they talking about. Probably new to boxing. This is the thing, bro. Sit back and listen, and you probably can learn some things from, from somebody who doesn't have an agenda. Oh, right, man. Like, and listen to somebody who's not paid by these promotional companies, right? Who doesn't have, promotional deals with these guys, man, because they got a lot of YouTubers who got, who got deals with these guys. So of course they're gonna talk favorable, for them. Of course they're gonna cap for certain promotional companies when they got a deal with this promotional company. Some of them don't lie about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they put it right out there in the air. Like, Showbiz the adult, he put it right out there in the air, right? He got a promotional deal with the Zone and PBC. Right? He partners with the Zone and PBC, right? It got people who put it out there. At least he's honest about it. Right? But it got a lot of these guys, they don't even be honest. You just listen to them and you think they telling you the truth, bro. They're not telling you the truth. No, they pushing a narrative for their promotional company that they getting paid from. Like, right? It's not hard to figure out. Man, but this is what happens though. Keith Thurman is getting more love than Errol, and he's going to continue to get more more love than Errol. Al Haymon always liked to Keith Thurman more than Errol Spence Jr. He always liked to Keith more than Errol. Always. And Errol Spence Jr., he just put his nail in his coffin once he disrespected Al Haymon and went against everything he was telling him to do. So don't be surprised if Errol Spence Jr., he stays out the ring for, a little more time. Right? Because one thing, that you cannot do to Al Haymon is piss him off, because you can't find him. You can't hold him accountable. He can do shit to you behind the scenes, and you don't even know where the hell this man at. You talking to a shadow on a phone. That's good business to people, though. That is good business to some people, talking to a shadow on a phone instead of meeting up with this person face to face. You just talking to somebody on the phone. This person is sending you stipends, talking about that they investing the rest of your money into real estate and shit like that. And then, then when it all falls down, you don't have no real estate in your name. Nothing in your name. All your money is gone. Right? Man, but Earl is done. You think Earl done? Nah, man, I don't think he done. I don't think he done here for boxing. I just don't think he done, man. I think that Earl probably been wanting to come back. I think that Earl wanted to come back last year. That was my honest opinion, though. I think he probably wanted to come back last year. But Al Haymon is, bro, he gonna make it difficult. And he probably wanted to come back, and he probably wanted certain things, right? Because Errol Spence Jr., it doesn't matter if Fundora has 2 belts, right? He's still the A side in that situation. So Earl probably wanted certain things, and Al Haymon they wasn't making that possible, right? They wasn't catering to Earl like they usually do. And you know how that, like, stuff happens. Hey, man, like, I ain't gonna even fight no more, man. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. Okay. Right, we'll just find you a quick replacement. That's what we wanted you to do anyway, Earl. Right? So I don't think the Earl is done, though, man. Like, we just looking at that beating that he took from Crawford. I don't think he done. Right? Like, we just looking at the beating that he took from Crawford. Crawford is elite. He's an apex predator, right? They got predators and they got apex predator. He's an apex. Right? He at the top of the food chain. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So him beating up Errol, I look at it like I've been knowing what's gonna happen. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like it was a surprise to me. It ain't like I was really surprised. Like, I was surprised that Errol didn't put up a better fight, to be honest. But I knew Errol was gonna lose. Right? I knew Errol was gonna lose. I just didn't know that Crawford was gonna start off that early. But I thought that Errol was gonna, put up more resistance. But like, I still had Errol losing, getting beat up. Stop. Right? So it's not really a shock. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we got to look at Crawford is elite, man, and he has power. So that's the whole thing. Like, like, he's not just a soft punch throwing dude. No, he has power with all this. So he's accurate with power. It makes it just look, very brutal. It was brutal though. It was brutal. I said stop it by the 7th round. Like, no coach to hold him accountable for being in the gym, not in shape, pocket full of money. Errol gonna be Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like, you probably right about that. Yeah, man. He don't got a coach to hold him responsible. He done made all this money. I'm pretty sure he got some businesses now, right? A few businesses. He made all this bread. Like, and but Errol is living the dream right now. Right? He living the dream right now, man. But I think the opposite. Errol not into boxing like that. Think about it. Errol and Thurman is using the same layoff playlist. Yeah. I'm a super nigga like Ray Jack pushed up out narrative saying that Bud is scared of Errol. Not showing Errol much mercy when he tells her the. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Now Jaleel Hackett, he nice, man. He nice. He nice, man. I like Shoo though. You know me, man. I'm a Shoo guy, to be honest. Shoo Carrington. I ain't mad at Earl. I hate his fucking fans. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, they still going through it, y'all. Like, they still going through it. Almost 2 years later, they still emotional and they just going through it, man. Like, the new excuse I heard yesterday is that Earl was depressed. Yeah, man. That he was depressed. He was, man. Now you got to think about all the stuff they said back then, right? He was cloned. Right, I want you to think about that. They said that man was cloned. Like what? That's delusional as hell. He was cloned. Man, but Earl Spence Jr. was picked up by aliens and was cloned. They said the Illuminati got to him before the fight. They said his baby mama drugged him. Like, you like, what the fuck is going on, bro? His baby mama drugged him? Damn. Crawford had loaded gloves. That's why Derrick James was checking his gloves. No, Derrick James was checking his gloves. Yeah, he probably was checking them to see, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this man do hit hard. Right? Like, come on, bro. Like, they just say anything. You feel what I'm saying? But, well, the PBC, they officially going down. Who runs No Limit Boxing? Because one of y'all said he signed to No Limit Boxing. Depressed, weight drain, clone, broken ribs, attitudes, Yeah, altitude sickness, long layoff, drug, took an edible. Yeah, yeah. They had at least 30 of them, right? They had about 30. And you like, what the, bro? The man lost. That's it. That's all. Right? That's it. That's all. He just lost a fight. That's it. That's all. Nah, man, this boxing stuff, bro, it gets super personal, man. Like, and now, this is why a lot of these guys, they holding on to Tinkerbell so tight, right? This is why they holding on to Tinkerbell so tight, right? Because they seen what happened to Earl, right? They seen what happened to Wilder. And they know it's just a matter of time before it happened to Tinkerbell. They know it's just a matter of time, right? Because he's moving in the same ways that these guys was moving. It's only a matter of time. Come on. Oh, is that Master P? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who is No Limit Boxing? I don't think he signed to No Limit, but if fighting in Australia, he probably dealing with the. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, no, yeah. Like the ones that Tim Tszyu was dealing with. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Tim Tszyu, he does mess with the PBC. Right, so they could be trying to, set up that fight between Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman, right, in the future, right? Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu. That'd be a decent fight. Hey, I'll watch it. I will watch that fight. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, like they eventually got over it, but it took what, like 5 years, 6 years, bro. Oh, but who is Tinkerbell? Tank. Tank is Tinkerbell, man. He got the Lost Boys, man. But all the content creators that who just be sniffing his jock strap, they are the Lost Boys, right? It got Tinkerbell and the Lost Boys, right? All the ones who just be sniffing his jock strap, they the Lost Boys. And he's Tinkerbell. He just going around just spraying fairy dust over all these dudes, bro. Come on. Nah, man. We not saying that like everybody saying Tank ducking. No, like we not saying, man, but Tank, he is ducking. Tank is the A side, bro. Tank is the A side. Right? Like we always talk about A side and B side. Then when it really comes down to it, hey man, now you got to do what the A side do. Like the A side, the A side, the A side. Okay, Tank is the A side. Nobody is disputing that Tank is the A side. Nobody. Nobody is disputing that. Not the fighters who trying to fight him, not the fans. Nobody is disputing that. But when it comes down to him making a fight, it's all these excuses. It's like, just make the fight, bro. You gonna get paid. I don't get it. Stop protecting this man. Hold him accountable. Say, get your ass in the ring. You see how we can hold Terrence Crawford accountable? See, now this is what me and Here for Boxing, see, now this is what we had said the other day on the live stream, right? We said, Terrence Crawford asked for this fight, right? Didn't Terrence Crawford ask for the Canelo fight? Yes or no? Didn't he want the fight? Yes, he wanted the fight. So if you go up in there and you lose, that's it. You asked for it. It ain't no excuses. It ain't no excuses. He asked for the fight. If they bless you with the fight, you got to go up in there and perform. right? And if you don't go up here and perform, you pull a Jamel Charlo, I'm going to say something about it. You my favorite fighter, but I'm going to say something about it. See, that's holding a fighter accountable. Right? That's holding a fighter accountable. But the Lost Boys, right? Tank can come out with a hit list 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Almost 4 years ago. Come out with a hit list and haven't fought nobody on the hit list and nobody saying nothing about it. Oh, he can do that. Oh, he's just Tinkerbell. He's just spraying fairy dust on everybody. You know, he just... No, he can't do that. He needs to fight somebody on the hit list, right? And if you don't fight nobody on the hit list, shouldn't we be able to hold him accountable for not fighting nobody on the hit list? That's all I'm saying. All these excuses, man, but Tank, he just do this. Tank just do this. Tank just do this. Tank is the A side. Tank is the... No Limit is Tim. Oh, okay. Tim Bradley? Okay. Must be on medication. If you think Shakur and Devin can stop Tank and y'all see... No, we never said they can stop him. We want to see the fight. Nobody said that they're going to stop Tank. But they can outbox Tank. That's for damn sure. That's for sure they can outbox him. See, that's the problem. We just want to see the fights. Hold, man, but if you a Tank Davis fan, bro, just hold the man accountable. That's all we saying. Right? Because every other fighter, when they say words out of their mouth and they say shit, they get held accountable. People made several videos about these people saying these things. Soon as Tinkerbell say something, hey, man, he meant this. He meant that. Did he say that? No, but he meant this. No, you putting words in his mouth. He said what he said, and he meant what he said. Oh, no, he was trolling. No, he was lying. Oh, man, he was just trolling. No, he was lying, right? Oh, so trolling just a new lying? Man, so when somebody just lie, you just say, oh, he just was trolling. No, he's a damn liar, right? If you could call Shakur a liar, if you could call Devin a liar, if you call everybody else a liar, he's a liar. I don't get it, bro. Like, it just be so hard to, it'd be like, come on, bro. Man, it's not even that serious. They went from Wilder to Spence to Tank when Spence with Tank losing to Baltimore. Oh, yeah, like, like they just, like they just gonna keep on jumping. Right? They're gonna have to try to find somebody new. The question is, name somebody who'll stop Tank in the sound. It's not about stopping Tank, bro. It's about Tank fighting somebody that's on his level or above his level, because Tank is below. It doesn't matter if Tank got more knockouts than Shakur. It doesn't matter if Tank got more knockouts than Devin. It doesn't matter if Tank got more knockouts than Loma. It doesn't matter. He's still beneath them in accomplishments in the sport of boxing, which is the sport that they are participating in. They're participating in boxing. They fighting in boxing. And he's the one with the least accomplishments. That's just a fact. He haven't accomplished more than Shakur, who's a 2-division champion, unified champion, lineal champion. Right? He haven't accomplished more than Devin Haney, who's a 2-division champion, undisputed champion, lineal champion. Right? He haven't accomplished more than Loma, who's a 2-division champion, unified champion, lineal champion. Yeah, Tank can knock out man. He can knock out a grip of cab drivers. But as far as accomplishments, he haven't did it, bro, and that's just a fact. He haven't even unified a belt. In his whole boxing career, he has never fought another champion. To unify titles. He has never been the number one person in any division he has been in. Never. Right? They got him at 135 as number one, but he's not number one. They just assuming he number one. Right? Because he bring in all the money and all that stuff. But he's not lineal champion at 135. Bro, like, this is all we saying, man. Like, man, y'all got to start holding Tank accountable, man. Telling y'all Keyshawn is the one who gonna do Tank dirty. Uh-oh. Yeah, man, but Floyd trying to set him up all the time, right? Tried to set him up with Pedraza, right? Tried to set him up with Loma. It's like, man, I'm too itty-bitty to go to 140, right? I called up Shakur Stevenson, hey, man, like, you available for a fight? All right, man, we're going to get back at you. And then go on vacation to the damn Olympics. Man, but they want Shakur to wait around, though, while this dude is at the damn Olympics, not even thinking about boxing right now. This dude was in... Bro, like, this dude was overseas at the Olympics, but y'all expect... It's like, come on, bro. Wait, Shakur. Wait. Man, you got to just get on your knees, man, and you got to just pray that he going to call you back. Wait, right? You got to wait, bro. You got to be patient. You got to be patient, man, because Tank, man, he going to pick who he going to pick when he want to pick him. Man, you got to just be patient. No, I don't. I'm not kissing his ass. Hey, check this out. You want to fight, yes or no? You don't want to fight? F you, I'm gone, bro. Right? That's all that came down to. That's all that came down to, y'all. Oh yeah, man. Look. Man, now look what he focused on. Look what he focused on, y'all. Look, highest KO percentage ever. Huh? But who did he fight for this highest KO percentage? This is what I'm saying. So he fought Leo Santa Cruz, right? Like, and then I keep on seeing people bring this up. Oh, man, he fought Leo Santa Cruz, man, who's a 4-division champion. Yeah, but he went down in weight to fight Leo Santa Cruz, right? He went down in weight. And we can see Tank Davis right now. Tank Davis be at 139, right? He be close to his weight, months away from the fight. So him making 130, y'all know the night of the fight, though, he blew up to like 152, though, right? Nobody says nothing about that, though, right? Right? Nobody says that he, like, he came from 130 to 152. Shh, be quiet. Don't say nothing about that. Right? Because he was fighting a 130 pounder. Right? But the night of the fight, he was 152. Shh, be quiet. Right? Shh. Don't say nothing about that. Do not say anything about Tank Davis being 152 fighting a 130 pounder. Shh, be quiet. Come on. This is the type of stuff that they try to run with, though. Man, but they look at other fighters. Oh, man, he just was so, man, he just blew up the night of the fight. Yeah, Tank has too. Mm-hmm. Tank has actually lost his belt on the scales. Right? So that means he was too big for the weight class at that time, right? You seen what Shakur Stevenson did when he lost his belt on the scales? He moved up his next fight. Right? Now, what did Tank do his next fight when he lost his belt on the scales? Right? He disappeared for 8 months, came back and got a super championship fight. Man, against Salazar. And didn't even fight Machado, who was the real champion. Come on, man. I know everything about Tank, man, because I was a Tank fan then. See, this is the thing about, like they try to come to my channel and they try to tell me about these fighters who I was fans of, right? That's like trying to tell me about Wilder, right? That's like trying to tell me about Spence or Tank. I was fans of these guys before I was, before I was not, too much of their fan. Right? Because they did stuff to turn me off as a fan. Come on. They started moving a certain way that I didn't like. Oh yeah, like I'm trying to figure out who else is they gonna get from the PBC because it ain't really nobody else over there, right? Who undefeated like that? Who's a beast, right? I mean, who really just running through stuff? Pause. You know what I'm saying? Who? Right? They don't really got nobody, bro. They looking shady over there. They looking real shady. Would have been Boots, but Boots knew he'd get it. Oh yeah, man. But Boots, he was listening to us on the internet, right? Don't go and sign your life to the PBC. You're gonna be fighting once a year, and they gonna destroy your boxing career, bro. Because they have the highest KR percentage. Well, hey, like man, just let them, just let them talk, bro. Salute thinkers think. Just let them talk, Juice Lee. I mean, come on, man. Like, let that man live. Man, that he think he do. Just let him live. Wait, who he fight at 140 again? Oh, he fought Mario Barrios at 140. No, he fought he fought Mario Barrios at 140 with a rehydration clause, right? Even though he said he was gonna fight Josh Taylor, and what happened? Pump fake lied, flat out lied, but they didn't say nothing about that, right? They didn't say nothing about, oh man, that he just lied and said he was gonna fight Josh Taylor, and he didn't even call out Josh Taylor. Exactly, lied, right? Man, because Mario Barrios was a bubblegum belt holder. Josh Taylor was the undisputed champion at 140. Facts. Come on. That's like Tank at 135. Devin Haney had all the belts at 135. Tank Davis had a bubblegum belt. Right? He literally had a bubblegum belt, but everybody was, oh man, he's just a champion. No, he's a bubblegum champion. And he needs to fight Devin Haney for undisputed. It's right there. It's literally right there. And Devin Haney is struggling to make 135. And you like that, bro, like that really shows how scary that he is right there. This man's struggling to make 135. You can see it on the scales. He's struggling to make 135. You the A side in this whole situation. And you can fight for undisputed right now. Right, but what you do? Nah, man. Like you waited till Devin Haney moved up. Then you got, then you got an email, the real belt. You didn't want to take it at first, right? You remember that? Man, like, I don't want that belt. Man, I want to. Man. No, bro, like they gonna elevate you anyway. Right? It doesn't matter if you don't want it or not. You're going to be the sole champion in the WBA. Right? That's exactly what they did to Machado. But the difference is Machado beat the super champion at 130. Right? He beat the I think his name was Francisca. Yeah, he beat the super champion at 130. And they dropped him down to, to the WBA regular champion. And they left the super spot open because they already knew that Tinkerbell was about to circle the block and fight Salazar so they can elevate him over Machado without even fighting Machado, who's the real champion. Come on, man. And that's when I just lost it. I was like, oh, yeah, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. That's when I said it about Tank. I said, I see what's going on here. They manufacturing this man. They literally has manufactured this man to be a super champion, and he didn't even fight the damn champion. They actually met this man take the number one fighter in the WBA, which is Salazar, fight him and jump over the real champion. That's when I start figuring it out. You feel what I'm saying? I said, damn, okay, so he beat the super champion. They drop him down, right? Because they already knew Tank was going to circle back around the block and they can put Tank up over Machado. Come on, bro. They manufacturing this dude. Facts. And I know that people, they hate to hear that, but that's a fact. That's exactly what they did. Now I'm hating on black fighters. See, like when I was talking about Errol, I was talking about everybody else. I wasn't hating on black fighters. Now that I'm talking about Tinkerbell, he has spread him with the fairy dust. Look, the fairy dust is all over him. Look, the fairy dust is all over this man. The fairy dust is all over this man. Y'all know what I mean by that fairy dust, right? Lost Boys, think about it. Think about Peter Pan. Think about it, bruh. Tinkerbell and the Lost Boys. Lost Boys. She was sprinkling fairy dust. Did y'all see, man, like I know y'all seen Coach's video, right? On Shigo. I know you seen it. That's the definition of a lost boy who has been sprinkled with fairy dust. A prime example right there. That's a prime example for you guys right there of a content creator who has been sprinkled with the fairy dust, and now he has became, right, a lost boy. Right? Talking about the man hair, his tattoos on his legs, all this weird stuff. That's beyond boxing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like Fadon said, Tank's best win is Ryan, and that makes him a Hall of Famer. Like the guy who didn't accomplish nothing in the sport of boxing, that's his best win. Right? The bigot Ryan hasn't accomplished nothing. Nothing. Right? This is how you know that, man, like we got to come up with something for him, man. Look, because they very, they act very weird over that guy too, right? They like him for more than boxing too. Come on, bro. They talk about his tattoos. They talk about his hair. Come on, bro. Come on. Grown men, though. I want you to think about it. Now, Man, now think about what I'm saying though, man. Tinkerbell and the Lost Boys. Come on, man. And she go as Peter Pan. The leader of the pack, right? Come on, bro. These people is crazy, bro. Like, they make boxing be hilarious, bro. It'd be hilarious, man. Like, you take a little break, you come back, and you be like, grown men talking like this, I guess, bro. I guess 40-year-old, like Coach said, 40-year-old grown men lusting over another grown man. And hey, man, to each his own, man. You know, man, it is what it is, bro. What has this world come to? Yeah, bro. Like, that was like, bro, I didn't even know about it till Coach was doing a video. I said, what the hell is going on? Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Come on. Right? Like, you might as well just come on out. Right? Just let the world know, brother. Just let the world know, brother. Come on, man. This is 2025. Come on. Man, it's crazy out here, bro. It is really crazy. Like, and they got a couple of content creators who behave in that way, right? And you be like, this is not normal. When did boxing become like this, right? I guess, man. Take on both sides. Like, man, that's what this. I mean, allegedly. I don't know. I would say allegedly on that one. Yeah, man. Like, man, like, it's really, they will unalive you. Yeah, and that's what it be seem like. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people, they get online and they will pull a gun on you on live. I didn't seen it, you guys. Right? Like, two guys arguing, over tanking somebody, over tanking Devin fighting or somebody there, tanking Shakur, and the other guy pull out a pistol. It's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? So if y'all was face to face, you would probably try to kill this man over a dude you don't even know. What is wrong with people? You don't know these guys like that. Right? But you're willing to destroy your family for these guys who are millionaires. It'd be crazy, man. Man, the Tank said he hates this. He then retweeted, I love. What? That's what he said? He said he loved the letter that he posted. See? Any grown man should be like, hey, bro, whoa, bro. Right? Hey, check this out, bro. Man, I know you a fan, bro, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, I think you're taking this a little too far, brother. Right? Check him. In a nice way, check him, though. Nope. I love it. Come on, man. That says a lot, bro. That says a lot. Oh, yeah. Like, he always, like, man, that's what he has said that, about them. Oh, man, like, they all over there, and you like, oh, man, he wasn't talking to nobody. No, actually, he was talking to everybody that's there. What the hell are y'all talking about? Oh, man, he didn't put no name on it. He gonna got to put a name on it. He was talking about everybody was there. And anybody could have spoke up and said something to his ass. Right? You don't have to. You don't have to put no name on it, right? That's like somebody coming in the room, y'all in the room chilling, right? Like it's a crowd of you. Like right, it's a crowd of us in the room. They got some dude come in the room. Like, man, it's nothing but D-eaters up in here, bruh. All you niggas, all these dudes is D-eaters. Huh? Did he put a name on it? Did he say anybody's name specifically? No, he didn't. But are you going to be offended? Hell motherfucking yeah. And you going to say something. Who you say? What, bruh? Who you talking to? Right? That should be the first thing out your mouth. Who you talking to? You need to put a name on it or it's going to be problems in here. No, I'm talking to all y'all. Okay. Well, we all about to beat your ass. Right? You about to have 100 fades in here right now. Right, man? Because we'll give you all one-on-ones. Yep. But you're going to have 100 fades right now. Oh, yeah, man. She got mad, huh? Yeah, man. Like, you know I'm telling the truth. Thinkers think. Like, come on, man. Like, it ain't no beat on. Oh, like, what? Like, hey, man, he wasn't talking to me, man. He wasn't talking to me, man. So I ain't going to say nothing. Man, he didn't say me, man. He didn't say my name specifically, man. He just said all D-eaters. He didn't say my name. What? Bro, you going to be like, homie, who you talking to, homie? Period. Right? No, I'm talking to all the. Oh, okay. So you're talking to all of us. Okay. Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, 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 boop. Right? It ain't no, like, oh, man, he didn't say my name. No, man, so why I'm getting mad, man. He didn't say my name. Come on, that's coward behavior. That's being a coward. Come on, man. If somebody come in the room and call everybody in the room D-eaters and you don't say nothing, you, oh, man, look at you trying to justify it because he didn't say your name specifically. Oh, man, you didn't say my name. Come on, bro. This is the society that we living in. Oh, man, he didn't say nothing to him first. Man, he never said nothing to Crawford. Huh? Yes, he did. Right? Well, yeah, you guys, man. Like these guys, man, just hold your favorite fighter accountable, man. Because I'm gonna hold my favorite fighter accountable. And it is what it is, you guys. But I'm gonna leave it right there. Salute to everybody. What you say, C-Bus? Like some of these channels got rubbed. Oh man, like I think that ego, man. I think he want to pick up Tank like Diddy did and swing him around. And swing him around. Tank. Oh my God, bro. Like you have, man, I have never seen this in my life, bro. And he liked it. He liked it, the post. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Tank gonna waste his whole career and not even give us one fight. We don't. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. That's what it's gonna be, man. Like, man. But we're gonna see how the PBC work on out, man. Like, but for all the PBC guys who were celebrating that Canelo was right, he was over there. Oh, Canelo, oh man, man, the PBC, they not broke. Yeah, he driving them into, bankruptcy. Yeah, Canelo driving them into bankruptcy, right? And Al Haymon is the problem because Al Haymon should have never let him come over there and get all that type of money for them mediocre ass fights he was putting on. Right? Eddie Hearn didn't fall for it. Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya didn't fall for it. Didn't nobody fall for the shit but Al. Nobody was going to put up with it but Al. right? And that just was further messing up the market. Right? Because if Al would have said, no, Canelo, no, we're not giving you this for, for that fight. No, Canelo, we're not giving you this for that fight. What would Canelo have to, but what would he would have had to do? Right? He would have had to bring down his price or not fight. Right? Because if Eddie Hearn is telling him, no, we only going to give you this much, and then he runs back to, right? Then he runs back to Al Haymon. And if Al Haymon said, no, we only going to give you this much. What Canelo, man, but what could he have done? Nothing. He would have had to settle and drop his price. Right? Or not get your ass in the ring. Either or, right? You would have had to drop your price or you not fighting. Right? Man, because we're not giving you $35 million to fight this guy. No, I'll give you 20. I'll give you 20 to fight this guy. Nah, man, I want 35. No, I'll give you 20. All right, man, now forget you, Eddie. Man, I'm about to go back over here to, to Al Haymon. Oh, come on back, Canelo. Please come on back, man. Please just come on back on over here. Man, we got $30 million for you, yeah. We're going to overpay you $10 million for that fight. Yep, then we're going to overpay you another $15 million for the next fight. Yep, then we're going to pay you, then we're going to overpay you another $15 million for the next fight. Right? So altogether, we're going to pay you $40 million extra dollars that you do not deserve for these fights. Come on. Then that $40 million could have been in damn Tank pocket. Nope, but y'all loved it. Now, it's all the chickens are coming home to roost. Think about it, though. Think about it. They overpaid this man at least $40 million. Man, because he should have got like 20. He should have got like 20 for the Jermell Charlo fight. Period. Right? He should have got like 20 for the Jaime Munguia fight. And he should have got like 20 for the, for the Berlinga fight. No, but instead he got probably 30 for the, for the Charlo fight. He got, right, he probably got at least 30 for the, for the Jaime Munguia fight. He got another 30 for the, Berlinga fight. That's like $30 million, extra $1 million. Let's just say $30 extra $1 million out of the PBC pocket, paying this man when that money can be in Tank Davis pocket, or Errol Spence Jr. pocket, or Keith Thurman pocket, Jermell Charlo pocket, Gary Russell Jr. pocket, Gary Anton pocket, right? All those PBC guys over there lingering around, right? It could have been in Fundora pocket, could have been in all these guys' pocket, but no, all that money is in Canelo pocket. Then what happens? Canelo say, peace. You see me, Al? Peace. I'm about to go over here and go and mess with this billionaire. Come on, man. I'm about to go and mess with this billionaire. Then what you gonna do? You don't got you don't got me to bring in, at least a little bit of revenue. Right? You know what all that money did to Tank Davis? It affected his guarantees. It affected his press conferences. All right? It affected all this stuff. But I also want y'all to think about that Tinkerbell used to be on Canelo nuts. Pause. Exactly. Like you used to always go around praising Canelo. Canelo. At the end of the day, he fucked you. Bro, it's crazy. At the end of the day, he came over there and bleeded your platform for the resources that should have been to your pocket. He came over there and bleeded the resources that should have been in your pocket. And then he said, deuces, I'm out of here. And left you on a sinking ship. And left you on a sinking ship. And now your fanboys, right, they going around, they trying to patch the holes in the ship. And nah, bro, it ain't gonna work. No, it ain't gonna work. Right? Because y'all was praising the wrong thing instead of holding the PBC accountable. Right? That's all you had to do. Praising the wrong thing, man, because you looking at it as promotional gang banging. This is what these guys look at it as, man, promotional gang banging. PBC gang. Man, like, and that's all I do, y'all. I just try to just give y'all the facts on this channel, man. So I'm gonna leave it right there, land that plane right there. I appreciate everybody for coming through, rocking out with your boy for almost 2 hours. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon so y'all can be notified. Until next time, you guys, it's Odilo TV. I'm gone. Peace.